Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Brent Musburger, and the Dream Series here in Philadelphia is underway. The 76ers lead it by 2. The men who will describe the action, Dick Stockton and Bill Russell. Let's go quickly to Dick.
Thank you, Brent, and we have 7 minutes and 34 seconds to go in the first period of a 10-8 game. Philadelphia leading, and Jamal Wilkes has tied the score for the Lakers. It is a game in which Los Angeles has gotten off to a slow start shooting. Philadelphia has been able to break, and the 76ers, parked by Julius Erving, who has 2 points, 3 assists, and a block shot already, had the early lead. We also had a collision, and one of the 2 players involved has come back onto the court. So we have a lot to bring you up to date on. This is what happened with 9.5 to go in the first. Andrew Toney and Norm Nixon collided at midcourt, sending both to the bench. And now Cooper remains in the game for Nixon, and Clint Richardson is in for Maurice Cheeks with 2 fouls. Maurice Cheeks has picked up 2 personal fouls so far, and 4 of the 5 Lakers starters have committed a foul. You're looking at Pat Cunningham, who's looking, or Billy Cunningham, who's looking for his first world championship. And we have a timeout with 6:58 remaining. It's 10-10. We'll be back with Bill Russell from the Spectrum in Philadelphia. We're back at the Spectrum in Philadelphia. Dick Stockton along with Bill Russell. We have a tie score with just under 7 minutes to go. We've seen the sky hook from Kareem and Moses Malone muscling inside, and I think we're going to see a lot from those 2 in this series, Will.
Well, the matchup between those 2 players, both are great players. Moses causes problems from Kareem in that he's a very physical player, he's very strong, but he's also very quick. And he's probably one of the smartest players that Kareem will ever play against. On the other hand, Kareem, besides being a very smart player, he's had that sky hook in action for 20 years, and no one stopped him yet.
That's for sure. And, of course, Kareem was the man the Lakers went to in the San Antonio series. Andrew Toney is back in the game. Norm Nixon took a blow to the neck and head. He has an ice pack on the neck, and he will return. Cooper is on Toney and Clint Richardson. This is the shot. Malone tried to knock it in, and Kareem, the rebound to Michael Cooper. Cooper has his lead pass picked off by Julius Erving, who does so many things to contribute to his team, not only scoring anymore.
These 2 teams are the best teams you'll see going from offense to defense in basketball. That's one of the reasons they're so good, is that they make the transition. Now, what they have to do, they both want to run, but they would like to run and keep the other guy from running.
There's Norman Nixon, who was involved in that collision with Andrew Toney, who's back in the game. Kurt Rambis goes out. So now the Lakers are using Magic Johnson and Norm Nixon, their starting backcourt duo, and Michael Cooper will be up front along with Jamal Wilkes. 6:26 remaining in the first period. We have a tie, and here's Andrew Toney, an explosive scoring threat. Team fouls. The Lakers are in the penalty right now. Philadelphia's committed 3. It was last year Andrew Toney scored 46 points against the Lakers, his career high. He has had awfully good games against L.A. Toney with 4 points leads Philadelphia. Wilkes and Kareem each have 4 for the Lakers.
Now, what the Sixers would like to do on defense is to keep Magic Johnson from ever going coast to coast, as we call it, when he gets a rebound, and try to keep him, make him give the ball up and not get it back when he passes it.
They go to Kareem, double teamed by Richardson and Malone, and Norm Nixon hits the shot. Last year in the series between Nixon and Cheeks, Norm had the measure of Maurice Cheeks, and the Lakers will need his outside shooting, particularly with McAdoo hurting.
This is different Maurice Cheeks this year.
Sure is.
He has matured so much.
Malone goes up, whistle, basket will count, and a foul. Well, that's the reason why Harold Katz went out and got Moses Malone for this series that we're seeing now.
And they've been looking at each other. You know, these teams have been almost over-scouted because they've been aiming at each other for the whole year. They've been really looking at each other. And this is that shot with Moses. He heard the whistle, he took the shot, and it went in.
Malone with the 3-point play has 5. Kareem has 2 personals, as does Rambis for L.A. Going to the big center. Nixon, right of the key. Julius the rebound. On the open court, forget it. Andrew Toney. Magic coming over. Ivaroni and Erving underneath. Malone. Ivaroni again. If there's one aspect of the game the 76ers feel that they've improved greatly on from last year when they lost to LA in 6 games, it's the offensive rebounding department. They feel they'll get a lot of second shots. Sixers by 5, and we'll have an LA foul.
That's what Philadelphia wants to do. They want to get down, and to have the fast break, take it. If not, get a chance to go to the basket before the Lakers defense has a chance to set up, because both these teams depend on a lot of helping out defensively.
Here's Bobby Jones. Despite his lowest scoring average of the year at 9 points, outstanding defensive player, and Julius Erving goes to the bench. He has scored 2 points. Personal was on Michael Cooper, his second.
And already Julius Erving has made a couple of real outstanding defensive plays.
Andrew Toney averaged nearly 20 a game in the regular season. 7-point lead for Philadelphia. They've outscored the Lakers 9-2 since the last time out. Toney is guarding Magic Johnson. We'll see a lot of people on Magic. Ivoroni on Nixon, so there's a mismatch. And Clint Richardson slaps the ball away. Good play by Richardson, and a 3-on-2 break for Philly. Off Toney. Now the Lakers. 2-on-1 against Malone. Kareem. And Moses Malone took the ball away. That's got to be discouraging, Russ.
Yeah, they had 2-on-1. They thought they had it. And it's been a 4-point play.
The 2 they didn't get, and the 2 they got with Andrew Toney. Malone broke up the 2-on-1 right here.
Now here's a good defense play by Moses. He stops Kareem, makes him try to pass. He knocks the ball loose and comes up with it and starts up court. That's some guard, number 2.
9 in a row run off by the Sixers. And with 4:20 to go in the first period, they lead by 9. Dick Stockton and Bill Russell were live at the Spectrum in Philadelphia. Game 1 of the NBA World Championship. Game 2 will be Thursday night at the Spectrum, 9 o'clock Eastern time. It is a best-of-7 series. The first team that wins 4 games will win the world title. After 2 games in Philadelphia, the scene shifts to the Forum in Los Angeles for games 3 and 4, and then they alternate sites. Sixers have not lost at home, but yet the Lakers have been an awfully good road team the last several years. In fact, 15 out of 20 the last 4 on the road.
Now, when the Lakers set up offensively, what they would like to do is either get Jamal Wilkes or Kareem a shot in the middle. If not,
here's Wilkes, and they lose the ball again. Right now, they can't get anything going because they're turning the ball over too much. And that's fatal against a team like Philadelphia.
Don't they make you pay for it every time? Good defense by Nixon on Andrew Toney. Good shot by Moses
Malone.
Now, again, as I was saying about the Lakers, what they like to do when they set up, if they can't get either Kareem or Magic, then they like to get Nixon as a relief, the safety valve.
That's the 8th turnover, as Ivoroni got a piece of that ball. Andrew Toney fires it in. They're going to need Andrew Toney, who has not, mostly because of the injured thigh, really got on track shooting-wise in the playoffs. But he has 10 points so far in this game. We have 3:15 to go in the first period, and an 11-point Philadelphia lead. It's their biggest of the game. They'll call the Philadelphia foul this time, the 4th on the Sixers.
And so far this game, Dick, the Sixers' timing defensively has been just superb.